everyone, and welcome to another edition of Chat.Travel. I'm your host, Tracy May, and we are back at the beautiful Fusion Resort and Villas in Da Nang, sitting with some friends of mine, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really excited about this interview.
Okay.
Adrian Anh Tuấn and Sơn Đoàn, the creative director and the designer of Valenciani. Welcome, boys, to Chat.Travel.
Thank you for having us here.
Thank you for having us. First time here. First time in Fusion as well.
Yeah.
Right?
It's beautiful here, right?
Yes.
It's one of my favorites in
We've
town.
been around but never been to Fusion in Da Nang, huh?
Yeah.
You got to come back and have a spa treatment. Their wellness center is
They're
amazing.
well known for that, yeah.
Yes.
Right? Is that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well-
you get to stay and you get the spa with it, right?
Yep. You stay here, you get a spa treatment.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I stay as often as I can. I've been here all day. It's pretty incredible. So I want to get into fashion with you boys. You boys know that I am a fashionista. I've produced 200 and something fashion shows in 3 continents around the world. And the last 30 years of my life has been dedicated to the art that you guys do. And you guys are icons
Oh.
in this country. You really are. You're the biggest name, two of the biggest names in Vietnamese fashion.
Oh, thank you.
Really
We
are.
try to work hard every day. Yeah.
Well, why don't we start? I'm going to start with you because, you know, and I don't want to give the normal question of, so what is your inspiration for your
I'm
next
not gonna take those
collection?
questions.
Thank God. No, but I want to know, first of all, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Do you design based off of fabrics, or you design first and then choose your fabrics, or do the fabrics speak to you and create the design?
We travel first.
Yeah.
We travel a lot to get a lot of inspiration, and sometimes it just come. And then when inspiration come, then we'll put a collection together where sometimes we have the fabrics ready, or sometimes we just sketch and then looking for fabric. So I don't have a formula that I follow. It just depends on the collection and whatever we have.
When we talk, I'm not going to do the I word, being inspiration, but what is it when you are considering what you are going to create next? What is it that is it art? Is it life? Is it a drawing? Is it a smell? Is it a taste that makes you kind of have a spark of, oh my God, that's the direction I'm going to go in?
It could be really anything. It could be from one of our trips. It could be from some of my dreams, because I sleep a lot and I have dreams every day. And then
Do you dream in color and sound?
sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't, but the ones I remember are the good ones. So sometimes I put that in my collection as well. But most of my collection, I think all of my collection is inspired by women around me, and now men as well, because we start doing men.
Yeah.
A few
Lately.
years now. Yeah. But I want to do clothing that people around me who want to wear. That's why we do ready to wear. Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually want to talk about that because I don't know if you know this, but I used to be 205 pounds. I was a bigger girl. I was a size 16, sometimes pushing 18. And
Can't tell.
look fabulous
by,
now.
looking at you right
shopping was a nightmare
Yeah.
for me. And the clothes that were available for someone of my size were dowdy and ugly and made me feel fat and unbeautiful.
Yeah.
And you, and you're ready to wear, you go up to size XXL, right? And allow a woman of any size and any age to be able to feel sexy and beautiful. And I just was watching the shows, the runway shows in Paris, and on the runway there's Helen Mirren, and there is, women of age where you were so kind to let me have my model moment again and walk in a few of your shows at 55, which was about the coolest thing. So inclusivity is so important, and I just want to thank you really as a consumer and as a fan for allowing all women to feel beautiful. Tell me why you chose that path.
As I was saying, I want to dress people around me, my mom, my grandma, my friends, you, for example. So and real people, real women, they come at all size and shapes and age,
sizes, yeah.
So we want to be able to have a fashion brand who can make those people happy, not just the models. I think when I was younger, we only do collection for younger people, yeah. And then when I start to grow, older, then I realized that fashion is not just about being the most beautiful woman, being the most beautiful person in the room. It's about people who can be the most comfortable in their own skin. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really thank you for that. I have a question for you as the creative director. Do you handle most of the business side of it, of the business, where you handle the creative and the design, or is it a share, same?
Actually, I'm kind of fall into supporting roles for him. I do have my other business that I'm taking
I
care
know you
of.
have a creative agency, right, in Australia?
Yeah, but most of the time it comes down to when he has the collections and he needs to have the fabrics design. That's where I would come in. And every single time we have our own show. So even though, if you walk through International Fashion Week,
I did.
He would be doing all my shows
yeah.
and all my visual and my
Yeah, so I basically the stage setup and sound system and things like that. So I would help
Production
him to
stuff.
production stuff. I would take care of most of that. Of course, we have to utilize different agency as well, but I will be the one who calling the shots and put everything together. And most of the time, again, like out of his fabrics, if he needs a specific prints that is exclusively only can be found at Valenciani, then that where I come in and now I would produce all of that for him. Yeah.
Well, you guys are an international brand, right? I mean, you sell in the US. I got to ask this question because you guys produce your clothing in Vietnam, right? How have the lovely Trump tariffs affected your business in the US?
next question.
Seriously, I mean, I have a lot of friends who are international designers, and it's hurting. Like, and I just got back from the US, and the retail market is like dead.
Not good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Like, and so how are you guys? I mean, obviously you sell a lot in Vietnam, but this is one small country. The rest of the world is your oyster, right? I mean, and the US is a massive market for you. So how are you guys navigating this?
Actually, we the world is big, but we are only focused on a few
Markets?
Yeah, will be Vietnam is still our major market. We want to be able to dress 100 million people in Vietnam. We will be happy already.
Totally.
But we're exploring to the US, the US market. We are exploring the China market, and we are exploring into the Middle East market.
Oh, I bet Middle East would be great for you. Dubai?
Yeah. So we're not gonna go everywhere, I'm not that young anymore. We're not that young anymore. We want to be able to work and life balance, So, but yeah, the US market is pretty tough right now, right? With all the things that are going on.
I think it'll come to a point that people will start to realize that all of these things combined, it actually hurting the economy over there.
Sure.
And
Not
it's
just
not
economy,
yeah, and it's not only our industry. It's it falls into every other things, every other aspects of lives. As you can see, lots of farmers have lost their productions due to there's no people to work at the farms, or they can't export the meat over to other markets because of the tariff. So I think eventually people have to wake up and realize, this is probably not the way to go. Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about Trump and his association.
No, I know. It was an interesting question because
Yeah.
you guys, when you import to the States, it's a thing. So I wanted to
Yeah.
hear from your perspective.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about. I mean, you guys have been in business since 2007, right? Is it 2007?
Yes, right.
Around that.
How-
Valenciani start from 2007.
2007. How has your vision of your company changed from then till now? Other than obviously trends and trend forecasting and all of that. When you started your brand, what has stayed consistent throughout all of this time?
I think we start with a very tiny little shop in District 1, going through a lot of ups and downs. At some point, we have many stores.
How many stores did you have?
Right now, I have 2. Yeah, only 2. 2 good ones.
Nice.
And also we're focusing on the online market as well.
How much has that changed? So e-commerce, obviously, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I rarely go to a boutique and go shopping anymore because I can sit on my smartphone in my underpants on my couch and buy whatever I want and have it delivered.
Yeah.
How has that, really changed? Do you think that there's a need anymore for brick and mortar, or is it more of a vanity project? Or because the majority of your sales, I assume, happens online, right?
Yep.
No, not really.
No?
A big chunk of it though, right?
Yeah, 40%
Yeah.
is online. The rest are still coming to from our physical store, because we do beautiful fashion, and we're not doing fast fashion, right? We do really well made, excellent material. You've been in them.
I have worn them.
So the people still, my customers still want to come to the store, where they enjoy to see, they can touch the fabrics, they can see the real sample in with their eyes, they can try it on, they can use the service that we offer. But yes, a lot of people buy online now, but a lot of people still want to come to the store and have all those experiences.
Because and you do a lot of custom as well. So
80% now is custom.
80% is custom.
Yeah.
20% is ready to wear that you can just buy on
It's
size.
still ready to wear, but custom into the size. Yeah.
And so what's next for you? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Both of you.
I think
Do you want to have kids?
we do want to have kids. Yeah. I think hopefully we'll have kids by then. But I think for fashion, we're still gonna be doing fashion.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think one very blessing thing when you work in creative market is that you'll be able to work regardless of how old you are, right? I mean, look at Giorgio Armani. I mean, he worked until he's
His
on the
passing
last
day.
his passing day.
Literally his passing day.
Literally, yeah. So I think in that regards, I think we just keep pushing on to, develop the brand further and continuing doing what we love, which is creating beautiful fashions for beautiful women.
And men.
I don't think I'm gonna be doing fashion until the day that I pass away.
Well, you never know, right?
But 5 years, I think we'll still
Yeah.
doing this. Yeah, because I still very much enjoy it. Waking up every day and thinking what I'm gonna do today. Who's gonna dress up today. Still enjoy and have a good time doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I get the first sneak peek? Can you tell me like the color story of you're going to be your holiday collection? Can I at least get so I know what lipstick I need to buy to be able to wear your clothes appropriately?
If you follow my brand for a long time now, you would know that we are a brand of colors. We
I know.
love color. We're very colorful. I know now the trend is minimal and quiet, but we're not doing that. We love colors. We love sparkly. We love floral prints. We love, you
Yeah.
know, all kind of different texture. So that's for sure you can expect from our collection. I'm not gonna narrow down to one color. I'll never be able to do that. You know, even I do dress a lot in black and white, but when it comes to my collection, we have a lot of colors. So, but this season, you can expect a lot of jewel tones.
Jewel tones.
Yeah, because it's holiday season, so it will be a lot of sparkly, you know, going on.
Sequin bling
And,
bling.
yeah, and we have a new design team, so maybe we can come up with something different from our recent collection, because I want to bring in the young people, the next generation, into my brand. You know, in case in a few years, 5 years, 10 years, when I'm retired, I have a team. You know, so that's starting with this season. I have a new design team.
That's incredible.
Very young. Yeah, I want to give the young generation a chance to, you know, to show themselves. I mean, I've always been doing that with all this, you know, model competitions and fashion design competition, but this time it's getting more serious. I'm gonna bring them into my own brand.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Paying it forward. Boys, I am so honored to be able to talk to you on our wonderful little show. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Love you both.
Yeah.
Thanks
you,
everyone
thank you.
for watching Chat Travel. I'm Tracy May. We'll see you again soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.